This is my 1993 Chevrolet Crew Cab dually and the next build for Street Trucks magazine. 1993 also marks the year that Chevrolet produced the iconic Indy Pace truck. So we're gonna take this dually and turn it into what Chevrolet would have made for that Pace truck. We got a drop kit from Beltec Suspension, we have a ton of parts from LMC Truck, and we have new gauges from Dakota Digital Gauges. But before we do any of that, we have to tear this truck down and get it ready for a fresh coat of paint. So let's do a walk around so you guys can see exactly what we're working with. So let's start with walking around the body. The body's actually in really good shape. There's some minor dents and dings, but there's no major damage. Worst part about the paint is gonna be the clear coat stripping off of the hood and this rust that's on the roof. Other than that, there's no real major damage to this truck, and I'm very happy with the condition that it's in. The interior is actually in really good condition as well. The seats have no rips or tears and could just use a good cleaning. The dash is cracked, but we have a brand new dash from LMC Truck that we're gonna dye and install. We will need to put in a new headliner and new carpet, but really that's gonna be it. We're gonna keep it as factory as we can and just fix all the little parts and pieces that are broken and just make it a nice driver. Now let's check out what's gonna power this truck. This dually came stock from the factory with the 454 and 4L80E transmission. It is a two-wheel drive truck, so it's gonna be super easy to slam on the ground. And we're really just gonna prep this truck for the power tour. We're gonna service the motor, we're gonna get all new belts and hoses, we're probably gonna replace all of the accessories, fix a minor oil leak, but really just leave it as is. We only have about 5 months to knock out our punch list for the Hot Rod Power Tour. So let's hop right in, start disassembling this truck, and get it over to Mirror Image Auto Body in Bunnell, Florida. I guess the best place to start is from the outside and work our way in. We'll take off the side molding, the side steps, front rear bumper, items like that, then work our way to the inside of the truck. But while I start on this, I wanted to show you guys these renderings that we got from Rendered Rides. Now, I met this guy online, he's based out of Canada, and does some really amazing work. He's done the renderings for Project Playboy and some of the other street trucks projects that we've had, and this is the first time I've actually had renderings done by anyone for any project. And they came out amazing. It's really motivated me to get this truck ready and get this truck on the road. So if you're looking for rendering, reach out to Rendered Rides. We'll drop his information down in the description. And he's a great guy to talk to, really knows his stuff, and he works actually pretty quick. Stuff just comes right off. I'm just gonna cut this off. Well, this is put on kind of funny. These brackets are like welded to the frame, so. Oh yeah. Looking better already. Ooh, that is so close. Oh. I just broke that weld. Let me get my sledgehammer. These things turned into like bananas. Well, we don't need these anymore, that's for sure. Easy removal. We also got all new glass from LMC, so we'll probably just drop these down so he can paint all these edges and stuff, you know, take off the weather stripping and everything. But he's gonna take out the windshield, so we got a new windshield, and he's gonna take out the rear glass. So the rear glass, I kind of wanted to keep the split window, but we actually went with a solid back window. So he's gonna take that out as well. And once we get it back to the house, we'll get everything put back in. Feel like the tailgates on the Pace trucks look a little plain because it's just black with a couple of decals up top. So we're gonna put this tailgate band back on to add a little bit more detail on the back end. Ooh. Factory paint looks very nice. I can't wait for the whole truck to look like this. Some other things we got from LMC are a new tailgate handle assembly with the connecting rods. This one keeps popping out of the handle, so I have to reach in there, pop it out. So we're gonna redo that, and then we got new taillights as well. You wanna rip this off? You wanna rip it off? Yeah, come here.
I will. Okay. So easy. How did you rip it off?
There you go.
How did you do it?
Just throw it on the ground. You just grab it,
Ooh,
and you
can
rip.
I keep this?
Yeah.
Dad, can I keep this?
Yeah, bud.
Silver bottom. Ooh, that was yucky.
It's a little dirty. That's okay.
Dad, I like the silver rod on there. Whoa. Dad, do you want to keep the silver rod? All right, you can have this.
Thanks, guys. Much better. Now that we have the interior stripped, I've been working on pulling this dash. I wanted to go ahead and just get this out of the way because it is a pain in the ass to do this. I wasn't even gonna attempt to try and document how to do this. You just take your time, you slowly pull the pieces off the dash, find the fasteners, undo them, and there's two side fasteners that hold it to each side of the body, and then there's two fasteners that hold the steering column up. Once you pull those four and all the little fasteners, you slowly work this thing out. And there is a wire harness that runs back here, so you have to undo it, make sure it's not attached to the dash. And as you can see, mine is literally just falling apart. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and pull this out. Now I think I've got everything taken out. So let's go ahead and see if we can pull it. Oh, it's just like falling apart. That's why we got a new one. Oh, it's bolted back here. Okay. Okay. I think we're free. Oh, yeah. There it is. Oh, God.
Are you showing that to other people?
Yep, the whole world's gonna see it.
Dad?
Yes,
You know they can hear me.
they can. Well, guys, the truck is pretty much ready to go to paint. We're just down to taking the grill and the bumper off, and the only reason I'm leaving it on right now is because if the city sees me rebuilding this truck in my driveway, they'll basically stop the project and give me a citation. It's BS, I know, but it's what I got to deal with. So here's the first of many parts from LMC truck. This is a diesel bumper, paintable diesel bumper, and this is the bumper that they used on the Pace trucks. So I've looked over this part and it is super nice, very high quality. I'm very excited to get this one painted and put on the truck. We got our grill from there as well. That's gonna be painted black. And one other thing that we did degrease the engine bay, like you guys saw, but the hood insulation was actually destroyed. So we got new hood insulation from LMC truck. That'll go on as soon as we get it back from paint. But we got the whole engine bay degreased. It's looking really nice. The interior, you guys saw, is totally stripped. I mean, no dash. Carpet's gone, headliner's gone, all that stuff. When we get it back, we're gonna do sound deadener. We're doing the new dash, brand new carpet. We're putting a system in here, a small system, just making it a really, really super nice driver. Now, LMC truck is the king of these small parts. So we got our hood hinges, which I'm gonna actually throw those on right now. We also got a hinge pin kit. I am waiting on the roller pins. I forgot to order those, so we can't do that just yet. And this is a new taillight latch kit. This comes with everything you need to rebuild the tail latch, the tailgate latch in the truck. Even this cover, which seems to fall off of every single OBS. But this is the mayhem I have to deal with over here. Look at all this stuff I have to go through. So while the truck's in paint, I'm gonna go through everything in here. We're either gonna clean it or re-dye it. We're definitely gonna deep clean the seats. The truck, like I said, is getting new carpet, so I want everything to be basically brand new when it goes back into the truck. So I'm gonna wrap up a couple more things, and we're gonna throw this truck on a trailer and get it to Mirror Image Auto Body in Bunnell, Florida. Okay. Whoops. I'll take that sticker off later. This one was a problem hinge. It was all like creaky and, I don't know, just loose. Didn't like it. At least my head's not useless. Son of a bitch. Yeah, you get the idea. Oh, much better. Yeah. Very nice. Today's the day. I am so excited to get this truck over to Steven at Mirror Image Auto Body. I got the truck loaded on the trailer last night in the dark, so I didn't get any video, but that's all right. We're gonna head over to Steven's shop so he can get right to work on this project. Hey guys, we made it here with Steven and Megan of Mirror Image Auto Body. Steven, why don't you guys tell us a little bit about yourself, because you're new to this shop. You just opened this shop, but you're not new to the industry, right?
Correct. We've been doing this for about 25 years. I started straight out of high school. We moved down here about 3 years ago. Decided to just open our shop about 6 months ago, and here we are.
Here we are. And you've already got a full list of clients.
Yes, we are booked till the end of the year.
Right. And maybe we could do a little walk around in a little bit, show the other projects you got going on. But what's the plans with the dually?
First off, we're going to attack, getting all the body straight, fix any imperfections or some damage, clear coat issues, get that resolved first, and then basically from there, start making sure it's 100% straight for the black paints going back on it.
Perfect. And we're working with some sponsors on this build,
yes,
right?
Yes. Florida Paint Supply, which they work with Auto Aura. They're sponsoring all the paint products. And DASA is sponsoring all the sandpaper and tape. And then CSI is sponsoring all the buffing compound and buffing pads.
Perfect, man. This is a big truck to take on,
It is,
man.
yes.
I totally misjudged how big it was, but when we pulled in the shop, I was like, oh shit, man.
Lots of flat surfaces to make sure they're straight.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Well, do you want to show us around these projects and what you got going on in here?
Let's go. So here we have a 68 Mustang customer brought in just for some touch-ups, but we found a lot of paint errors, so we weren't really able to do just touch-ups on it. So basically it's getting stripped down and a full restore. It was previously painted, but as you can see, there's several imperfections in it that we're going to come back and take care of. So a little bit more than what the customer was expecting, but he wants it done right, so we're going from there.
Same color or
Yes.
color change?
Nope,
Yeah,
same color. He loves the color of it. He just wasn't aware of how much imperfections there were in it until we pointed them all out, and so now we're going a little further than what he wanted to with it, but it'll be nice when we're done with it. 70 Chevelle, it has some previous body work done to it that really wasn't up to par. Pretty much the same story. So we're going back. A lot of structural was taken out of the car, we never put back into it. So we're fixing all that. It was built for a Wounded Warrior, and it had a third door installed, and the current owner no longer needs all those. So we put all back to basically factory, but now the customer wants to do a color change and some custom modifications to it. So
Perfect, man.
we're going there. And then the 65 Mustang, it's basically a full restoration. It was lots of rust repair on it, quarter panels, floor pans, tail light panel. Basically anything that's sheet metal on the car is getting replaced.
Yeah, a bunch of big projects, no little stuff in there right now.
Not right now. No. We do take on little stuff here and there, but mostly it's a bigger project.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to let Steven and Megan get to it. They got a ton of work to do. Guys, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. And that's going to do it for me on this episode, but tune in with us on the next one so we can see how they take this truck to a whole new level. See you guys later.